I'm like a billiard ball.
Are you?
I'm in America, you have to.
What do you mean you have to?
Well,
who checks?
No.
That's a job I want.
No, Ben Affleck told me when I was doing Pearl Harbor that all British women have bad teeth and are really hairy.
Wow.
So I felt it was my duty to wave the flag of baldness.
He's just made himself a lot of new fans over here. No, you have a daughter. You were saying you have a daughter.
Do,
She's 4 years old. Her name is Lily, is that correct?
Lily Mo.
Okay, that's a lovely age for her, isn't it?
It's brilliant, yeah. She's 4.5. We're very specific about that.
4.5?
Yes.
Is she reading it? She wouldn't be reading it.
She is, no, she's writing. She's leaving rude notes.
Wow.
Yeah, she's quite clever.
Much smarter than my kids. My 12-year-old can barely read.
Really?
Well, we don't like books in the house, you know.
No.
Just TV. What does she make of your career? What does she make of Mum acting? And did she see, I mean, she won't have seen the movie, of course, but she's seen you in The Vampire.
She's seen the trailer, she's seen the, yeah, she saw me in the costume. She came to the set every day when I was doing that. So she was unimpressed. She was 3 years old. I was wearing trousers. It wasn't interesting at all. She likes a nice frock.
Frilly clothes?
Frilly clothes, pink. But yeah, no, somebody said to her, oh, you know, what do you want to be when you grow up? And she said, I want to be a movie star in Hollywood. And the person said, oh, a bit like Mummy. And she went, no, I want to be a movie star.
Well, that's unfair, because you are a proper movie star now, though.
Well, not according to Lily. She said, well, we did get a bit mobbed at an airport not that long ago, and she said, oh, Mummy, you're famous, which I didn't really like.
Yeah.
You know, and I said, yes, but what am I at home? And she said, you're a big stinky egg poo.
Huh? Now, I get the feeling you get a bit of a raw deal over here sometimes. It strikes me.
Yes, my mother does. You should get together with my mother.
Well,
she totally agreed.
Because I know recently, because you're with a new man in your life now, aren't you?
Yeah.
The director of the film there. And I've kind of, from a feeling I've read, that people feel almost betrayed that you've left England, and then you left an English partner, and now you're with an American who, as we know, aren't as bright as us.
It's true. But they're very good with their hands.
Yeah. Why do you think that is, though? Why do you think... We'll take your word for that. I have a theory about this, if you're interested, but why do you think it is?
I don't know. I think there's it's a bit of a bad sport to go off and leave. I don't know why, because you expect to come home and everyone go, oh, well done, you've done a nice job on something. They usually go, hey, go away. We don't, you know.
So, I think what might be wise is because of your father.
Do you?
In a funny sort of way. Yeah, you know, Kate's father, of course, was Richard Beckinsale, who we all remember, I'm sure, from Porridge, from Rising Damp. And there is something about your dad. I'm not just saying this. Whenever his name comes up in our house, I get really emotional about it. Obviously, you know, he means a lot to people who grew up watching those shows. There was something very special about him, I think.
Yeah, and it's really nice for me because he's, you know, and I think a lot of people who've lost a parent just, you know, he's current, he's around all the time. I mean, he's very much loved here and he's kind of a, you know, national treasure, and that's so nice for me. But in some ways, I think when I went to America, there was also something quite nice about nobody really knowing anything about it and sort of having a bit of a fresh start as well.
Because I guess he was such a, you know, being on those shows in particular, which were hugely popular programmes, and still on TV. I mean, they seem to be always on.
More than any of us.
Yeah. That must be something which you're always living with, you can't get away from the start. And I wonder, is that difficult, having the memory always there?
I'm so used to it. I mean, really, I mean, he died when I was 5.5, and I mean, really, ever since then, I don't feel like he's been off the television, so it's something I've been very used to. And you know, it's funny, I mean, it sounds naff and everything, but he does tend to kind of pop up on significant occasions, you know, and you know, when I had Lily, you know, she happened to come at a particular time in the morning, and you know, one of his shows happened to come on at the same time.
And that's strange.
That's happened quite a lot, which is, yeah, it's
That's
nice.
rather lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, nice.
Who'd have thought we'd be saying this, but God bless UK Gold.
Exactly. Exactly.
Your career does seem to be going great, and I'm really thrilled for you because I think you deserve it.
Oh,
and,
nice.
you know, there's been a few of your movies I haven't liked much. I've always thought you were okay in them. At the very worst, you were okay. At the best, you were the best thing in the movie.
Oh, your mum's going to be so thrilled.
But I've always been willing you and saying, go on, girl, go on.
You can do better than that.
No, well, you could do a lot of the time.
See?
Send your scripts to me first. I'll read them for you. I'll put a big tick next to the ones to do.
Where were you when I was doing PE?
I don't know. Oh, I'll tell you what, I've probably been out the window having a look. Hold it. Check out the body language. Is that a defensive pose or what?
No, my tiptoes come unstuck.
Wow, has it really?
Yes. I'm having a bit
Allow
of
me to assist. Get the swarfigo and the tongues. But your career is going great. You're just about to play, or you're currently playing Ava Gardner in a movie? Wow, that must be a great role, I would have thought.
Yes, it's terrifying, though.
Yeah.
Play a real person.
And what's this film Tiptoe that's coming out soon?
Oh, I haven't seen that yet, but I like the idea of that very much. That's Matthew McConaughey and I are engaged, and I find out I'm pregnant But what he hasn't told me is his entire family are midgets.
Wow, okay.
Gary Oldman's playing a little person.
Hold it, Gary Oldman? But he's a normal-sized fella.
But it was very low budget, so he's on his knees with shoes on his knees.
See, I love that kind of film.
I do! And he's got a sofa with a hole in it and some pretend legs.
Haven't we all? Kate, it's been a pleasure spending time with you.
Me too.
I very much appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Please give my love to your mum. Good luck with the movie.
Thank you.
Good luck with the next one. And I hope to see you again sometime.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kate Beckinsale. Thank you, that was lovely. Really, thank you. Thank you.